Hello everybody, I'm Kevbotomy and welcome to another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. Today I'll be showing you something really useful, and that is this item elevator you see behind me. Now it's really nice, it's fairly compact, and it reliably sends items upwards without unnecessary sounds when there's no items in the system. It's really useful, it's really automatic. And yeah, I'll get on showing you how it works. So you're off in the mine shaft, you've dug up a bunch of diamonds, but you want to keep going and you don't want to go to the surface. What do? Well, you whip out your handy dandy item elevator, stick the items in the bottom, and go back and do your mining. When you come back, you'll find all your items have nicely made their way up into the top, and if you wait long enough, you'll see that the system stays on just long enough for the items to make it all the way up to the very top. So to start things off, you need to figure out how you're going to be orienting your whole item elevator. For example, you want to keep these open sides open so that you can have hoppers running in to bring items. So once you've selected the corner where your dropper tower is going, you want to take a block off the 4x5 and extend it 4 blocks if you're doing this length of pulse, and that will be the tail on the platform. So to actually start building this thing, you want to take your block. I'll be using blue stained clay for the first circuit, and you want to start with 2 blocks down like this. And then you want to put a space in between the next 2. From there you want to create this sort of lattice with all the spaces in between the blocks. Just like that. And like that. That's how you want that to look. So then on this first block here coming out of the dropper tower, you want a comparator going into a repeater, which is going into the block. On top of the block, you want redstone dust, and then redstone dust up on top of the block beside it. And you also want to put dust right on top of that end block, just like that, so it's a little dot. From there you want to take your comparators, put the top one facing the end of the tail, and then you want the other 2 going into the body just like that. And that is the first circuit done. Alright, so the next part of the circuit, I'll be using yellow for this. We want to come off this block at the back there, 1 on ground level, 1 up, and then another one there like that. You want dust on top of that, and a repeater going into that block. You also want to put a torch on the side of the block just like that. Now beside the redstone dust you want a sticky piston facing that way, with a block on the end of it. And then you want to make a pattern of blocks on the ground just like that. Now on these 2 you need repeaters going into the air spaces, and then you actually want to put a block coming out of the end of that repeater. So then to finish off this circuit, all you have to do is pop down 2 yellow dust, and set these repeaters to 3 ticks each. If you don't set them to 3 ticks, the clock is too fast and it'll burn out the torch tower. Alright, so the step that ties it all together is what I like to call the red circuit. Now, in this iteration, with this length of pulse extender, you can get up to, 9 times 2, 18 blocks of height out of your item elevator. So that's really nice. So all you have to do is build this crisscross up like that. I'm not sure if I'll show me doing it because it's fairly tedious, but yeah, you just go all the way up to the height you want. And because it is expandable, if you do need to go higher, all you have to do is extend this comparator pulse extender. And you do that by simply adding comparators, obviously. Now, it alternates in its orientation. So how it goes is you would add your 4th comparator on the top, and then that's powering that block, so you can add a redstone dust underneath it, and that'll power this way back. If you wanted to extend it again, you would just kind of go back to how you originally had it with the dust on the end, and add the new comparator where the dust was. So you've made your torch tower to the required height, your circuit's all in place, and your pulse extender is matching the height of your tower. All that is left to do is to put your droppers in place. So you go on top of the first one you placed and hit shift, then space, place, space, place. Then you just repeat this process until you get all the way up to the top. Now it shouldn't be too much farther, there we are. And last but not least, you can top it off with a chest or whatever item movement you're using. And there we are. Alright guys, that's about all I've got time for today. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you really want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit subscribe. But thank you for watching, I hope I helped you out, and have a nice day.